Today when I was homeschooling my son, I really had to practice what I preach. I mean, my abilities to stay curious and compassionate were really stretched, and I want to share that story with you. It was one of those days that reminded me that the measure of my parenting is not reliant on my child's behavior. Like, it is not measured by his behavior, but rather it is measured by my own behavior. So everything started off totally fine. We sat down to do a one-page reading that he reads to me. No big deal. He's done it tons of times. Except out of nowhere today, it turned into a total meltdown. I'm talking he's digging his heels in, he is collapsing, he is whining, he is complaining. I mean, just all the things that they do. He was doing. He wanted to do the reading, but he didn't want to do the reading. He was worried, he was overwhelmed, but he also wanted to play. But he didn't want to go play because he was panicking about finishing. And suddenly, we were both on this emotional roller coaster. So I tried everything in my toolkit. Hugs, a little game, we went outside for some fresh air, a little candle, we played calming music, we played a little wiggle worry game, and nothing was working. And by working, I mean nothing was just making him compliant and doing his work. What those things were doing, though, was continuing to keep us connected and build a secure attachment, because I'm more about connection than compliance. And so honestly, it was really frustrating for me because I know he's capable. I know he can read this page, but right now his worries were driving the bus. And if I'm not careful, then my emotions are going to start driving my bus. And here's the really hard part. If we weren't already there, I had a meeting. Time was ticking down, and I had to shower before this meeting. So picture this. He's in this big emotional storm, and I'm literally in the shower, talking to him through the shower, reminding him that he's safe, reminding myself to breathe, because if we both lose it, then we both go down with the ship. And this tug of war feeling that he was having with himself, and this up and down, and me co-regulating, and then re-regulating, and then co-regulating, lasted over an hour. But I didn't send him away. I didn't punish him. I did not threaten him. I really had to practice staying present and staying curious, staying connected. By the end of my meeting, because I ended up sitting him in my lap and having him look at one of his little books while I was in the meeting, I said, "Hey, I'm ready to hear your story while I print. Could you go grab your book?" And just like that, he read it. No more drama, no tears. And then we went and finished the show we had started that morning, and it was as if nothing happened. That whole storm reminded me that his big feelings don't need me to control them. His feelings needed me to hold space for them. His behavior was not a measure of my parenting. My behavior is a measure of my parenting. Because honestly, I could have disconnected, and I nearly did. I could have sent him to his room. I could have ignored him. I could have attempted to force him to behave for fear of threats or punishments. And if I'd have done that, not only would our entire day have collapsed, but I would have severed the line of connection between us. So what saved it? You're like, Amy, that is not a success story. He tantrumed, meltdown for over an hour. Like, it is a success story because I'm measuring my actions, not his actions. And I was able to continue to remain curious. And curiosity sounded like this. Looks like your worries are driving your bus today. What are they concerned about? This Monday feels really tricky. What part is making it feel tricky? I know you can do it, and I know it feels hard. What could make it feel easier? That's what kept us connected. That's what actually allowed him to keep coming back to me for that co-regulation and that calm. And if you're like, okay, Amy, like, I get it. My kid tantrums all the time, and sometimes it lasts 20 minutes, sometimes it lasts over an hour, and I just get more and more frustrated, like nothing I'm doing pulls them out of it. I know exactly what you need to say when you start feeling that resistance and those emotional meltdowns. And that's exactly why I made a free guide. It's full of curiosity phrases that you can use when or right before your kid's emotions start running high. It's a set of 52 flashcards, and each one uses the same language that I used today and tells you why that language is more effective. So if you want it, just comment curious below or send me a DM. You can also grab it through the link in my bio, because curiosity is what keeps the connection strong. And with connection comes cooperation. That's exactly what I teach when parents work with me. Follow along and grab that guide so that you can meet your kid with curiosity and connection, even during those hour-long meltdowns.